we will start some questions from the ovule, plant ovule. The first question is that what is an ovule? Pause. In every question you have to be pause the video and you have to be answer the question, then check your answer is correct or not. Okay, now we will go for the answer. The answer is B. The female reproductive structure, the ovule is a female reproductive structure which contain the egg. Here you can see this is the ovule where I have marked this is an ovule, this is an anatropous ovule where this contain an egg. This contain an egg. Okay. This is an egg. This is an egg. This is an egg. Okay. So the egg containing part of the female reproductive structure, which is known as embryo sac, which is present inside the ovule. Okay. The next question. Next question is, after fertilization, the ovule is developed into which part? The ovule is developed into seed. The ovule is developed into seed. The answer C. The ovule is developed into seed. Like that, here in table, a lot of things are mentioned that the ovary is transformed into fruit, and the other part of the plant female reproductive or plant reproductive organ, that is the flower, the other part which is contain the petal, sepal, stamen and carpel are withdraw from the flower. After fertilization they will be fall up, but the ovule is transformed into seed and the ovary is transformed into fruit. Okay, the fruit what? Next question. The third question is, which type of ovule is most common type of ovule? First we have to be understand what is the ovule. This is an ovule structure. Here we have to be learn something. Sorry, one second. Here you can see an ovule. This part is known as embryo sac. This part is known as embryo sac. Okay, this part is known as embryo sac. This part is known as embryo sac. This part is known as embryo sac. Inside the embryo sac, here it is egg present. Egg is present here. Here. This embryo sac is also mentioned. And outside the embryo sac, it is known as nucellus. This part is known as nucellus, and this is the outer inner integument, and this is the outer integument. There is two integument, and the opening part is known as micropyle, where the pollen tube will come to discharge the male gamete, and the opposite of the micropyle is known as chalaza. And the ovule is attached to the placenta with the help of this funicle, and the ovule and the funicle junction is known as this part where the ovule and funicle is attached, known as hilum. Okay. So next is that type of ovule. Here this is the orthotropous ovule where the micropyle, embryo sac, chalaza and funicle are in same plane, single plane. Next the anatropous ovule. Here the micropyle and chalaza in a single plane, but hilum and funicle are not in the same plane. There is make 180-degree rotate curvature. Here this is the hemitropous or hemianatropous where the ovule is bent to 90-degree. In anatropous it is 180-degree. And in this circinotropous ovule, the last one F1, the circinotropous ovule is 360-degree bend. Okay, and the other two are the C diagram is the amphitropous ovule. Before amphitropous ovules, we have to be know about the D, that is campylotropous ovule. Here this ovule is slightly bent, so this is known as campylotropous. Okay, and here the ovule and the embryo sac both are curved, so both means amphi, so both are curved, so it is known as amphitropous ovule. And the answer is that Most common type of ovule is answer B, anatropous. Next question. In an orthotropous ovule, the ovule is in orthotropous ovule the ovule is look like. The answer is B. The ovule is straight with micropyle, chalaza and funicle are in single line or single plane. What we have studied what we have studied just before. Then the next question is that which type of ovule is 180-degree inverted, completely inverted into 180-degree? What is the answer? The answer is anatropous ovule. We have see here anatropous ovule is, this is the anatropous ovule 180-degree bend, and this is the hemitropous or hemianatropous which is 90-degree bend. Next question. The campylotropous ovule is the ovule. The campylotropous ovule is the ovule which is answer C, that is curved ovule. The campylotropous, here we have seen the campylotropous. This is curved ovule. The answer is curved ovule. Then sixth number question. The seventh number question. Which opening allow the pollen tube to enter the enter the ovule? Sorry. Which opening allow the pollen tube to enter into the ovule? That is the opening, only one opening, that is micropyle. Next question. The stalk that is attached the ovule to the placenta, what is? We have just studied the funicle. Ninth number question. Which part of the ovule contain the embryo sac? Tell. The embryo sac is contain the nucleus. Here it is we seen, that is inside this nucellus, embryo sac is present. This is the embryo sac. Inside the nucellus, embryo sac is present. Okay. Then the last question. How many type of ovule are commonly studied in the botany? We studied there is 6 type of ovule. Okay, there is 6 type of ovule. Here you can see there is 6 type of ovule. From A to F. From A to F, 6 type of ovule. Anatropous ovule. Sorry, first one is orthotropous ovule. Then anatropous ovule. Then amphitropous ovule. Then campylotropous ovule. Then hemianatropous or hemitropous ovule. And the cisnotropous ovule. Here is also colorful diagram is present. The another name of orthotropous ovule is atropous ovule. Sorry, the another name of the orthotropous ovule is atropous ovule. Orthotropous ovule is atropous ovule. Another name. And like that, hemitropous ovules another name is, this hemitropous ovules another name is hemianatropous ovule. Okay, thank you.